It's tutorial time! Today I wanted to do a completely matte peachy look with the ColourPop Baby Got Peach palette, because I promised you guys a matte peach look, and then I had like all these like different yellowy peach tones, and then I got all inspired, and then I just really like peaches. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm really excited. We're gonna use a new foundation today. Look how pretty the bottle is. I got a bunch of new stuff in the Sephora sale, and I'm just trying to use it to see what we like. Let's hop right in. Let's hop into the peach. I'm gonna grab shade number 2 from 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗬, and it's the most peachy undertone, so it's just gonna keep everything nice and peachy. Word of the day, y'all. Word of the day. Got my dry blender, and we're just gonna go ahead and coat from our lid all the way up to my brow bone. I wanna always make sure I'm telling you guys why I'm using dry and damp blenders. Right now we're using a dry one because we don't want to add any more moisture to our base. We want it to be the exact same consistency, and I also find that when I'm using a dry one, it doesn't move it at all and it doesn't add moisture. So that's what we're wanting right now. We're just wanting this consistency to be exactly what it is right out of the bottle. We're going to be using this one today. This is probably one of my favorite ones that ColourPop has ever came out with. It's the Baby Got Peach. I'm going to hop right over into this shade right here, and I'm using a Sigma E33. Remember, you can use my code ROSE for a discount on this palette, and it happens to be one of my favorite ones that they've ever came out with. So with the Sigma E33, I'm just going to start to tap this all through the crease. This is going to take me a second, and I have not set the eyeshadow base because we kind of want to set it with our eyeshadow as we go. It's going to make it stand out more and just look all over blended. Don't worry about getting it on your lid. Just take your time and really tap it in. Now I'm going to use the same exact brush, and I'm going to go into this shade. I think this is my favorite shade in the palette. Notice that I'm only using the side of the brush. So when I'm tapping, I'm just using the side. I'm not going like this. I'm going like this. So just tap that right above the crease shade until it looks somewhat like what we got going on over here. That takes me about, honestly, a minute of tapping, maybe even 2 minutes. Now I'm going to go into the darkest shade in the palette, and notice how I'm going on the tip of the brush now. And now that this is all set, we can kind of go in here and just shape it. We don't want it to be too dark, we just want a little bit of definition. But we're going to do a bright, matte, peachy lid, and I'm super excited about that. But for right now, we just want a little bit. And notice that I'm going to look right into my phone and do this. Normally I'd look straight on into a mirror, but this is where we're at right now. I do my makeup in a phone. Now I know not everybody can do the cut crease. I know. I understand. I also know that it takes a lot of time. We ain't always got that kind of time. So what I am going to show you is I'm going to show you how to do a semi-soft cut crease, but without carving out your lid. And the key to that is white eyeshadow. The only thing that will carve out your lid without grabbing concealer or some sort of base is white eyeshadow. So I'm going to mix this with this beautiful shade. I'm telling you, this is the best shade ever right here. Ooh, my nails. All right, get ready. So I'm going to grab a MAC 252S, and you're thinking, wow, that brush is mighty large. And I go, I have reasons. So I'm going to go right into this shade, and I'm going to tap it all over my lid. All right. Okay, it looks like normal. Super easy. Look at this. We're not doing anything out of control. Anybody can do this. We're fast. I'm going to start to bring this brush and kind of go back and forth and twirl the brush back and forth like this. Just cover your entire lid. Kind of pretty, right? Now, to brighten it, I just wiped off my brush just a little bit, just on a washcloth thingamajig. Here I have my makeup rag, I call it. And I'm just going to tap this right on top. It's still going to be perfectly peachy, but it's really going to bring our lid out and really create that definition right through here. See? I'm trying to keep it easy for y'all. Easy but spicy. So instead of going in with black liner, I think I'm going to do brown, and I'm into baby wings. Who is she? We don't know this girl. What has happened to Rose? No, but seriously, this stuff is so good. It's the ColourPop liner. It's the liquid liner in the shade Grande. I'm obsessed. All right, so let's get our baby wing on. I like it because I love ones that you can shake. It always makes them more activated and go on so much easier. So little tiny baby wing. There you go. All right, there you go. See, I'm really trying my best. Dougie, are you sneezing? Do you need help? I hate when he sneezes. It sounds so terrible. I'm trying my best to do looks for everyone because I know some of my looks have straight up been outrageously out of control lately. So this is incredibly easy, and I feel just about anybody that's interested in makeup could do it. So this is my ColourPop BFF mascara in black. It's my favorite. It's called Black on Black, but it's just the black one. It's so good. And oh, you know we're going to put on lashes. Okay, so I got this. I'm not ready to use this yet. We're going to use this tomorrow because this is next in the lineup. But I did get the primer. This is the Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer from Fenty Beauty. Let's try this out today. I'm so excited. We'll try the foundation and the primer tomorrow, but today I just want to try the foundation because it's so hard because I got that foundation after I got this one. So this one came in first, so I'm trying it all as it came in. But let's try out this primer and see how we like it. The other Fenty primer and the other Fenty foundation was just too dry for me, and my foundation actually oxidized in the bottle. So I'm super excited to try this new one. So we'll try out that one, but we're trying out the primer today. So I just put it, smells like Fenty. I actually like the way it smells. It smells almost like, maybe just a touch like baby powder, but then not too much. Okay, let's start to work that in. It already feels lighter than the other primer. And let's see how it feels. It feels very light, very moisturizing. It feels like it'd be really good underneath your eyes. Oh, I'm kind of excited. This one feels a lot different than the first one. Have you guys tried this one? Real fast, it has that tacky texture that I really like. So I'm really excited about that. It feels exactly how I want a primer to feel. Okay, so we have something new. I have been wanting to try this brand forever, and I don't know why I have not. Maybe because my Sephora has such a lacking department in it. But this is the Pretty Vulgar foundation. Look at this bottle. None of us were ready. This is so pretty. We're going to decorate with it. So I picked my shade out online, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little too orangey, but we can work with it because it's still kind of in my range. I'm super excited to try it. So pretty. Okay, get ready. 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I'm going to let it warm up. It looks a little sketchy, but last night when I had it on my hand, it kind of adjusted, so we'll see. Just let it warm up. It's going to melt into the skin better if you let it warm up first. Okay, it should be warmed up enough. I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up with my Dose of Colors blender. Packages. And I'm just going to start to work it into my skin. Don't be afraid of it at first, because like I said, it did adjust. Look, it's already kind of matching pretty good. It's got really good coverage. I'm not mad at that. Let's just hope it does adjust enough where I don't look like a pumpkin spice latte. Because I gotta go to the grocery store and to go get a pumpkin spice latte. And I can't be matching my drink. No, it's already matching really good. Alright, it did adjust, but I still want to find a different shade because I feel like I would be looking at myself constantly checking it, but it's matching pretty good. Let's put on some concealer and we'll see. I'm gonna use my Sephora Make No Mistake. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand as well. I had a paper towel. I lost a paper towel. Where did things go? Okay, so I'm gonna use my Sephora Make No Mistake in Chickory and Poppy. Chickory is more pink, which I used to color correct with and just get rid of shadows, and then the Poppy is lighter and matches my skin tone. At least it's just 2 shades lighter. So highlight, color correct. Okay, so I'm gonna put on, this one's Poppy, which is the lighter one. And lately I've just been tapping this one on with my fingers. Since it doesn't have a wand, that's the only thing. Man, I wish it had a wand. We'd be shit. Oh my god. So then whatever's left, and just pop through here. Anywhere we're gonna like bring forward. Just a little on the forehead. You guys know I use the smallest amount on my forehead and on my nose. There we go. And then we'll grab Chickory, which is more of my pinky color correcting shade, and then I'm gonna put it through here. Anywhere we might have shadows. There goes Mama. She's sweeping around. Perfect. Now let's melt this in. This is really going to help adjust the foundation as well. I think I'm going to go find one that's a little more neutral if they have one. I did the Sephora test, you know, the foundation finder, and that's the one it picked out for me. And that was a hot mess. Too orange. And it's made our concealer today look much brighter. Well, aren't we just gonna look all highlighted? I do like this concealer though. So as much as I love these Sephora concealers, they're not color correcting properly. Do you guys see? I thought it might have been the powder I used yesterday, but it's not. Do y'all see how we have shadows here and we normally don't? So this is the reason that when your girl Rose finds something that she likes, she sticks to it. We gotta add a little bit of Himalaya in there to cancel this out. I know you guys can see that. I'm gonna do one side. This is my Kylie concealer in Himalaya, which is the one that I normally color correct with, and it has so much pigment, yet it's still so light. I am so sorry, but I can't get away from these. Like, I can't. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see how that's gone? I'm telling y'all, I try and I try, but there's a reason the Kylie concealer is my favorite. World of difference. And this is also why we don't put too light of a concealer underneath our eyes, because you're just going to wind up with shadows. It's not going to brighten. It's not going to look better. You really need to color correct and brighten. And since today is the last day of the Sephora sale, I want to show you this Givenchy powder. It's a pink powder, and it's probably the best pink powder I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I love my Kylie, but if I'm going to go be photographed for real, like for Getty Images, or I'm going to a very serious event where the photos are going to be around forever, I always reach for this powder. It's so good. It's the Prisme Libre. I'm saying it all wrong, but that doesn't matter because look at it. It's so beautiful. And now remember, I'm not baking because we're not doing a heavy underneath our eye, but I'm just going to tap this in until it completely disappears. And if you're looking for something else to buy, because today's the last day of the Sephora sale, go get this. I haven't used this in a month of Sundays. I love this stuff. This is the Airbrush Flawless Filter Skin Perfecting Micro Powder from Charlotte Tilbury, shade number 2. And we're just going to set the rest of the face with this. I haven't seen this in forever. Oh yes, now I remember. This is a good time. Alright, I have my lashes drying, but we're going to start to warm up the face. Now this is the Sephora Pro Face Palette. It's the Pro Face Palette in medium. I'm going to grab the Smith 133, and you guys, I'm going so light into there, and then tapping. I'm going to grab my brush, go right into there like I just said, and then I'm going to tap, and then I'm going to start to bring it upwards. Now remember, this is wildly pigmented, wildly. And then we'll pop some in here, and I just don't want to go overboard and have a bronzer helmet. So I'm going to make sure I'm pushing it into my hairline. And just bringing it all around here to add the warmth and the depth. I really like this brush for this. Got my velour lash here in the style Flash It. I've worn these a couple times, so they should go on pretty simple. Look at that. So wispy. Code Rose Velour. Yeah, that's it. Rose Velour for a discount. Oh my god, these lashes are so fluffy. I am a princess. Why am I like this? Alright, let's blush it up. This is also a blush from the ColourPop Peach collection. It's called Fresh and Peachy. My IT Cosmetics French Boutique blush brush. And we're going to get really blushy. I'm sorry. This is who I am now. And I'm also not going to put on highlighter. So I like to put this blush brush right here. And then I kind of tap it up. So go in right here. and then tap it up. And then a little across the nose, remember, that's where the sun naturally hits us. And then there, and then a little across the forehead. Never the temples. The temples just don't look good. Do you want to know a really good trick to tying in your entire look, even to your eyeshadow? I'm going to grab just a little bit of the center shade here. Make sure it's like evenly distributed. And I'm going to make this some of my blush too, and it'll just tie everything in and make it incredibly monochromatic. But I'm just going to put this one on my cheeks. I'm going to grab my favorite setting powder to bake around here and really shape the face. This is from Juvia's Place in the shade of Sahara, and honestly, since I've learned this trick, I have never looked back. One of the best setting powders I've used too. Literally my favorite inner corner right now. I can't stop mixing it. This is Taffy and Watermelon Felon. And you can just use water. I just use that because it's close to me. But these are the Suva Hydroliners, and then I let them get nice and activated. That's the right way. Then I just grab it with the other end of my brush. I don't mix them, obviously we don't want to mix them in here, but I'll mix it on the back of my hand. And then together they make that beautiful neon peach shade. There you go, it's starting to come out. Now I'm going to grab this little tiny brush here. This is an 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗬. I'm loving this brush. I'm going to pick up the mixture and I'm just going to tap it on my inner corner. And then I'm just going to take my finger and just tap it so it kind of blends over here. Alright, so I just threw the same exact mixture onto my waterline. Y'all, I'm so excited. After this, I'm going to meet Ben at Starbucks and we're going to get a pumpkin spice latte. And it's going to be fall-tastic. Back into the mascara. Don't know why I'm yelling. I'm excited. And then please do this into a mirror and not your phone. Look at the difference. I'm telling you, this mascara is where it's at. Alright, we're gonna get super spicy. I'm gonna draw some lashes on with that same ColourPop liner. This is like so vintage. I remember my mom told me she used to do this. Kicking it super old school. I grabbed MAC lipstick in Myth. I'm just going to roughly apply this first, and then I'm going to grab a peachy lip liner. I'm going to grab Alright, so just to make sure this is all really tied in, I'm actually going to grab this eyeshadow shade right here, and I'm going to tap that onto the lipstick. Extra peachy. I got tricks. I got moves. Okay, no filter. That foundation is popping. I'm keeping it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It matches my neck flawlessly. We're outside in outdoor lighting where it would totally show that, and Jazzy likes it.